All right, I miraculously, magically, somehow managed to get a Friday off, so I'm out here with these guys today.
Woo!
Thank the Lord. Oh my God, I've been praying for this. Anyways, we decided to come back to where we were last weekend, and we were gonna try to match up those horns that we found, try to find browns off Captain Hook, and try to find another set off a buck that I found a long time ago. Haven't found any horns off him in a long time, but he was a 5x4 in 2022, so you never know. We'll see what we can come up with.
Alright, we've been walking around for a little bit and finally on the board.
Look at that thing. Oh.
It's him, dude. It's last year, so you matched up the horn that you found last year.
The horn that you gave Cody?
Yeah. That's the
Cody's?
other side of it, yeah.
Dude, that's a nice horn.
Well, Jacob got him one. Apparently it's chewed up.
Ancient. That's like from prehistoric days, you know? Dude.
Oh yeah, dinosaur.
Rawr! That one's going on the wall right there. That's what good days are made of right there.
Oh yeah.
This was a meal and a half for plenty of squirrels.
Huh. Yeah. Well fed.
Well fed. Well, it's out here.
Alright.
Let's see what else we can find.
It is my turn to get on the board.
I'm gonna smack this clicker on my...
Stay tuned. I just got myself a nice little set. Yeah, you want to get that for me? Alright, here we go for the... Oh, they're brown. Bro.
Yeah, they're brown.
They're brown.
That's what makes it so sweet.
Look at these. Oh yeah. What a buck.
Dandy right there.
That's the coolest thing ever.
That's a dandy right there.
Alright, well we ran out of time for today, so I guess we'll show you the haul. I'm back at the truck. Ended up getting another horn off of that buck that we were after. Just not the right one.
Not the right one. It's the one that it's a match to the one that I found last year that you guys seen. That good sized 3-point down there on that meadow.
Yeah, he ended up dropping that one a whole ridge over to the left.
But same ravine that he dropped that brown in from this year that Cody picked up.
It was literally like 60 yards just down the hill and like to the right a little bit of the brown one. It's the only reason that we know that this one's hard white is because we found the brown one the other day.
This is the best looking hard white that either one of us has ever found. Like,
yeah, this is pristine.
If you didn't know, if you didn't pick up the brown before we picked that up, you'd think that was brown, early December drop.
Straight up.
But
yeah.
It's last year's for sure.
And then Jacob found
Dinosaur.
the dinosaur. And then
I found a freaking fossil. That's what I found.
this cool little spike set.
And today we were down back where Cody found this one.
We were trying to match that thing up all day.
Last week, and that was our goal today, was try to go find the right side of this one.
Just look at these faces. Oh my.
Goofy.
Good nice buck.
Anyways, we went down there where he found this left last weekend, and just 60 yards below that, on the other knoll, I went down there and I found this. Definitely last year's.
Yeah, like let's
Same, it's a left side.
put them up against each other. that buck decided he wanted to drop in the same spot 2 years in a row.
So I picked this one up, and it's the left side to the right side I picked up last year. Brown. This is a hard white. It's got great color.
No chew marks.
No chew marks.
Barely turning green on that pedicle. Not even.
But it was under a bunch of grass. That's why I assume it looks so good. But yeah.
So yeah, now he's all matched up. All right, we are back at the spot where I found that big old 4-point and that goofy broken 3-point. So we are gonna try and find some browns today off of those bucks. Jacob is on the board. Probably just matched up that little forked horn he just found last time we were here. Oh, I bet you he did. Let's walk down this way. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely matched it up.
Let's get a good look at him.
Oh yeah. So nice. I got my Showtime gloves on, you know.
Mickey Mouse, bro.
On the board, baby. Haha, take that.
Now let's do that with them bighorns.
Yeah, how not?
All right, Justin's on the board now. Still trying to find the other sides of those big ones. No luck so far, I don't think. We'll see what this is. Oh man.
We got ramaged.
Look at that.
Snake's alive. That's a big old deer.
Yeah,
He was nice.
he was doing something. Definitely different than the other two you found. Look how high up that eye guard is.
Right?
It's a good hand up right there. That thing was chewed.
This thing's probably 4 years old.
Chewed up. Nibbled on.
Well,
Made dinner out of it.
let's keep her going. Yeah. Alright, we were down there at that broken one that Justin just found. We decided to sit there and glass around, and Justin got another one.
I was right on the trail I was walking.
It's a good little 4-point.
That's a good one.
Completely different deer, dude. There's so many good deer on this hill.
Hey, right on.
That's a stud.
This has got to be the offspring to that one you found. That
I'm
big
pretty
four.
sure, yeah, he's got those same characteristics.
It's a good antler.
Yeah. Let's find some
See,
more.
Only last year's, but it's been sitting here getting
Oh,
wet. We
Yeah.
need to dry it out.
Alright, we rolled around to this kind of north face out of that meadow where Justin just picked up that 4-point, and he ended up walking up on this guy. Walked up to him.
Oh, I don't think it is the other side. No, it's a different deer. Hard white 3-point. Oh yeah, we're finding them. Not matching anything up besides Jacob's little forky he found, but trying to match up those big browns Cody picked up out here, so we're gonna keep looking.
Lots of little holes in this rock. Please don't fall on me. No earthquakes. Anyways, we kind of decided that we're gonna go back to the truck. We're gonna hop over to that spot where I found that elk horn and Justin found that good 4-point last year, and we're gonna go find a whole bunch of browns, hopefully, because we got all sorts of bucks running around in there with no horns on their heads. Just a bunch of bloody pedicles. So we're gonna go try and find all them and get out of here, quit looking for these hard whites. All right, we made it to position B. We are pretty much just right up the ridge from the spot we were just at. We just had to go back to the truck and bring it around the mountain to this side because we were not walking all the way over here and then back down to it. That would have been really bad.
A long day.
Yeah. So anyways, we know that there's a whole bunch of browns up here waiting to get picked up because we've got lots of pictures of lots of bucks that are not packing. So yeah, we got to just go up here and
search it.
Do a bunch of zigzags, grid this whole area really good until it gets close to dark, and then we'll head home. All right, we are up here in that spot that I was talking about where I found that elk horn and Justin found that 4-point whatnot. We need to come up with a name for this place. You guys should help us figure that out. Anyways, I got one up there. You might be able to see it, maybe not. I haven't figured out how to zoom in on this yet. Let's just walk up and look at it together. Oh yeah, something got a hold of it. Would have been a little 3, looks like. Hard white, last year's. If you ain't trying to beat people, you're trying to beat these freaking bears out here. Oh, what is that? Is that shit horn? Oh, you don't care? That's cool. I wonder how many of you walk by. Yeah. That is insane. Something really like the taste of him. His other side's probably all the way gone. So anyways, on the board finally. Let's keep it going. We still got quite a bit of ground to cover and not a lot of time to do it, so I'm going to try and hurry up, put this thing away, and get on out of here.
Well, I just got down running off the top of the hill from Cody up there because Justin said he got a shed horn and it's brown. About to see what it looks like. Oh, looky there.
Small little, another baskety little 4-point. Still got wax ring on it.
Sniff it.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
There's more of these out here to find. We knew a bunch of these were on the ground. That's why we're out here. So let's try and match them up and keep finding them.
Right past that.
All right, walking down this pretty steep little meadow right here. Trying to cut across over into that. I'm gonna wrap around the other side of it. There's another meadow up there. Anyways, following Justin down here because we're just trying to make good time over there, and he ends up walking past another one for me, just like last time. That's a weird fucking one. I'm gonna sticks off. All right. What a pedicle. That is a strange deer.
What a dude.
Okay, I'll take him. Well, that's 2 for me so far today.
1 for me.
1 for Jacob. 4 for Justin. All right, let's find about 12 more for me.
Okay.
All right, well, started to start doing a little bit of side hilling on this other hill, and I got me a little brown right there. And as we were walking down, Justin decided he wanted to follow me for some reason.
Because I had the camera.
And he's sitting there right here, and I was standing right here looking at that. And I looked right there, and apparently he did too. And I point my stick at it, and he goes, "Shed horn." So look at this brownie. Yeah, fresh little guy. Now we'll go look at the snake horn.
Snake him.
Yeah. Look at the bottom of that. That's brown, bro.
That's an early drop then, way early.
Alright, well there's more in here. We gotta
Find them. No. Well, we're on the board again. Walk around this meadow with Jacob. He's right here. But I was coming from over here and I was walking. Bam! Right there. There's a little spike. And it's last year's. The last year's spike. It's a good little spike. But that's another one. Let's keep it going, match them up.
Well, Jacob's finally on the board again.
Oh, baby.
Walk down here to him.
Shibuya.
Probably 2 years old, 2 or 3. Still got a little bit of color down there on the backside.
Yeah.
Right on.
Let's find some more.
Well, we got this big old rock right below it. There's a dead deer. It almost looks like it might have fell off and like smacked its head.
Did something.
I mean, I feel like if Cougar killed it, it probably wouldn't have left this much of it, because I mean, it's hard, rigor mortis. That's freaking crazy.
Oh, and look at that cool rock. Look at this thing.
Okay, we're gonna look at his cool rock
man.
first.
A double cool find.
Dude.
Look at that.
That's sick. Now show him your shed horn that me and Justin both sat there and looked at with our binos and determined it was a stick.
Hey, it's too white. It's too white.
That's funny. We were just taking a break right over by that big tree right there. Justin and I are sitting here staring at that with our binos. And Jacob walks over and he's just like, it is a shed horn. Silly. Alright, well, we made it back to the truck. Driving out of here now. Justin wants to show you guys what's going on. Oh, I should probably wipe the camera off. Can't see. We'll see that. Better? Oh, yeah. There we go. Anyways, there's the haul for today.
Now there's more back here.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Well, let's start showing them off, I guess.
Justin, that's
Start
you.
grabbing.
We're showing off from the very beginning.
I don't know. Just grab them.
Well, at the very beginning of the day, Jacob started our day off with the Forky right here.
Yeah, buddy.
He matched up the other side. He has the other side of this one at home. He found it when Cody found that big 4 and that crooked 3. Right after that, I found this one. All broken. There's some dirt right here in the middle. And don't really know what it did. It looks like it broke during a fight at some point. Right after that, we're standing there and I glassed up this one. This good solid 4-point last year's. Definitely an offspring of Cody's big 4 he's got. Pretty much the same genetic build, same frame.
Same spot, like same area.
Same area. And then after that, I picked up this one. Little goofy, chunky 3-point. Wasn't too bad. Well, then after that, we left that spot. Well, we didn't really leave that spot. We just left that area of the spot, and we went and drove around to the other side. And Cody started it out with
That chewed up one.
Jacob's got it back here.
This one?
No.
This one.
No.
The one that got obliterated by a bear.
This one.
Cody found this one. Got broke a little bit more on the way out of the mountain, but it was a little 3-point. Hard white. There's a bear up there that likes to chew on these horns for some reason. And then after that one, Cody found this really long beam forked horn. Like
Weird.
Yeah, Justin walked right past it.
just really long beamed. And then
Show them the pedicle on that thing.
oh, the pedicle.
Yeah, that thing's freaking strange.
Yeah, we just bounced
Weird.
around and tried.
Definitely weird. And then after Cody found that one, or no, before Cody found that one, I found this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Little brown
I found this
4-point.
one right after he found that chewed up 3-point. Got a brown 4-point. Still got the wax ring, but it's a small chunk, small baskety 4-point. Found a bunch of these last year. And then Cody found that long forked horn. And then after that,
You guys had that
we
little
were
horn spit
spotted this 3-point.
Yeah, that was
right
so
here.
dark.
And as we were walking down there, I had the camera in my pack. Me and Cody were standing next to each other, looking around, talking about this horn and getting the camera out. We both were looking. He pointed just as I said shed horn, and we both called this shed horn right up behind a tree on the way down to that 3-point.
We're calling it a half a horn because we both seen it at the same time.
So he gets half credit and I get half credit. So
yeah,
he gets 0.5 of a horn, I got 0.5 of a horn. It's the first time it's ever happened to us, so.
yeah, that was silly. That was like, yeah, no, I'd rather that not happen again.
Yeah. And then right after that, we were down in this meadow, and I pulled off this hard white spike.
That thing's impressive.
That is pretty cool.
It's all bladed on the top. I'm almost wondering if that's like a year off of that 3-point that he just showed you, because he's got that weird blade thing out in the front.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But and after that, Jacob started getting some screen time.
Yeah, make me a movie star.
Yeah.
He picked up this old chewed up, probably was a 4-point, but
And the
we will
downs.
never know.
That's another example of that freaking thing that's been eating them.
Well, this just looks like squirrels. But
Yeah,
there's
probably
something big up there that eats them.
Yeah.
And then right after that, me and Cody were standing there, and we were both kicking our heads back and forth. And I was like, "That's too white to be sitting there." And we were just sitting there, and I never pulled out my binos or nothing. But Jacob took off, and he walked over there to check it out. And sure enough, it was a shed horn, an old one. But that's what capped off our day, was this shed horn. We walked out of that spot with 7 horns, and we finished the day with 11. So
Was it only 7?
we only got 7 up there, and then we
Wow.
got 4 down below. So
Yeah.
7 up there, 4 down below. That's 11 on the day.
Another 11 horn baby.
11 horn day, not bad for one day.
Hey, we're over 60 horns
Yeah,
for the year. Cody hit over 20.
we're up to 63 horns. I think we'll have to recount, but
Yeah, not doing that.
stay tuned for next week, and we're gonna go back at it and try to find some more.